Hey everybody, welcome back to my True Perfection in 2 Years Stardew Valley series. It is week number 3 of spring year 2, so I get up and I put a bunch of gifting items into my inventory so I can just ride around and give that to all the townsfolk. I'm also, before I head out, just gonna check on my animals.
One eternity later.
Alright, and this is what it looks like after I've handed out a bunch of gifts. So I'm getting close with, I've got a lot of people at max, and I'm getting close with a lot of others. So then I go over to the billboard, and I'm going to pick the Rock Rejuvenation quest from Emily. Go ahead and give that all to her immediately, and I'm already done. And then I'm going to go into the mines and work on killing slimes. Because I really want that slime ring. And then I'm going to teleport home with my puppy sleeping on my bed. That's so cute. And I've passed out, like, on the edge of my bed. Alright, so on the 16th, I get up, check my mail. There's lots of recipes in there because there's lots of gifting and quests that have been turned in. And then I'm going to do all my farm chores, pick my plants, and then go to Ginger Island, drink some coffee so it's easier to run around. And this day I am doing a run in the volcano mine. Alright, so I eat some spicy eel, and then it gives you plus luck and movement speed, and then we're going to head in and work on getting to level 10. I believe that is the goal. Also, I am looking for dragon teeth. Those are very important. I need... oh, there's some bones there, so that means there might be dragon teeth. Unfortunately, though, I don't see any. They're going to be really important. I'm going to need quite a number of those, at least 12, I believe. I can't remember the number offhand, but I knew how many I needed at the time. And then also, I'm picking up cinder shards as much as possible, because you need that to forge items and enchant weapons and tools, etc. And you know, while we're here, oh, and those lava monsters can give you the dragon teeth too. So, oh, there's one. So there's some bones, and there's the dragon tooth. I also, while I'm here, might as well kill some slimes. And those flying fire, I don't know what they're called. I should know because I've looked at the monster eradication goals like 100 times. But you need to kill a bunch of those too. So I'm trying to work my way through, but I'm also trying to kill a bunch of the baddies. Oh, I found a walnut in a chest there. That's good. And we're through! So we made it to the forge level, which means you get a prismatic shard and some walnuts, and now I can enchant and forge items and weapons at any time. So the next day, it is business as usual as I collect the things that need to be collected and harvested, etc. Work on the greenhouse a little bit. Get some more ancient seeds going. 1 ancient seed? Wow. And then it is wine day. So I've got all that rhubarb wine now that I can pick up and put more rhubarb in the kegs. So with the deluxe speed grow, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but the reason why I put it in is because you can get 3 harvests of the rhubarb wine and the starfruit wine, or of the rhubarb and the starfruit. So in order to make as much money as I need to get the golden clock, etc., I needed to do 3 harvests of the plants. So then I just head over to Marlin and check on my monster eradication goals. I have 225 slimes to go. Seems like a lot, but we'll get there, so do not worry. I know you're not worried, but like I worried a lot while I was doing this. And I also had a lot of fun too. So again, I'm just flipping back and forth between levels looking for slimes until it's time to go to bed. And here is what my rhubarb wine looks like. So I made 400,000 on that go around. And it was Jess's birthday, so I gave her her favorite gold quality rose fairy flower. Whatever it is. There you go, Sandy. And then I decided to pop into the casino. And I was like, you've got all this money, I might as well go buy a whole bunch of this warp totems and then not worry about the wand. So the return wand can teleport you home just the same as these warp totems. And again, I've got 85, which will be enough, but if it's not, then I can just always come back and buy another, you know, several hundred. So that was really nice. That really helped me out, having all the casino money. So then I went over to Sandy and I'm buying some starfruit wine, or some starfruit seeds. I just want to make sure that I have all those seeds before the season starts. So it's all ready to go. I don't think I could afford them all at that time, but it's okay, we'll come back. And then once again, while I'm here, I need to collect coconuts and cactus fruit and dig at the artifact spots. On Friday the 19th, I seem to have lost a little bit of footage from the day before, but all I had done was go to the mines and farm for more slimes. The rhubarb is all ready to be picked, so I definitely will be picking all that and replacing it again with rhubarb seeds. There I am, putting all the seeds in. On days like this, I did learn my lesson to kind of ignore my other chores until the main crops are done, and then I'll go out and work on the animals and smelting and all that. So then I went over to Penny and I asked her to marry me, and she said yes! I'm gonna get married in 3 days, you guys. And I don't even have to plan the wedding. That's the best part, because it's just another thing to do in the game. I loved planning my own wedding. Go back to the farm and, like I said, do some of those chores, and then I'm going to cut down as many trees as possible in the forest. Those woodland animals don't need it, right? I need the wood more than they do. Pet the puppy and go to sleep. Alright, on Saturday, just grab a gift for a birthday. And then we head over to Ginger Island. And I'm going to drink some coffee so that I can walk around faster because I don't have the horse. Need the horse flute. And then I'm starting to gift Leo. There, we finally got a heart with him. That's great. And yeah, again, just really making sure that I'm working on that friendship at all times. And then I head down and I'm going to harvest these mussel rocks. There are walnuts in the mussel rocks, so I'm going to need to look inside of them every day, as well as looking for the artifact for Professor Snail, the one that you find in the dig spots on this part of the island, and a golden coconut. That's wonderful. I need lots of those as well. There's an artifact in a golden coconut and an ostrich egg. I'm just organizing some stuff. And then I decided to go to the volcano mine because I really need dragon teeth. And there's 2. Nice. Now if I could just do that a whole bunch more times. Alright, so this is what my run in the volcano mines look like. I am picking up the magma mushrooms, magma caps I think they're called. They give so much health, so definitely recommend picking up the magma caps. And I'm not just looking for the dragon teeth, I'm also looking for the golden walnuts and to kill the enemies that I need for the monster slaying goal. And might as well kill that room full of slimes. Oh, I didn't, they almost killed me. Well, it's a good thing I teleported home. So close to the front door. So close. Alright, so it's a new week, and this is what the gifting looks like. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for the weird sculpture of the knot. Got you all tied up in knots, do I? I'm taken. I'm happy with Penny and Shane. Oh my god, people, leave me alone. So I do put the statue down in my house, even though it's kind of silly. And then do some chores and fill my inventory with gifts so I can ride around and gift people again. And then I go to Pierre's to finish the quest with him. It's about time! Yeah, I know. It took several months to do that. But at least you got it. Better super late than never. Alright, after gifting people all day, then I went to the forest and I'm chopping trees because I need a ton more wood. I know that I bought a bunch of wood in year 1, but it didn't buy enough. I needed a lot more. I just didn't really have the money to do it, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out. And then I passed out in my house. And here we go into week number 4 of spring year 2. And it's my wedding day. What a beautiful day. When Apocalyptic first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if she'd fit in with our community. But from this day forward, Apocalyptic is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. Yeah. Well, and also, like, I'm making a ton of money and putting it back into the community, so y'all should be super happy that I'm here. I'm putting this town on the map. Wow, Penny, I'm so happy to marry you, and it's not at all because you're the person that I got the closest to right away. The fastest. As mayor of Pelican Town, blah, 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 blah. You may kiss. Aww. Yeah, let's party. Life is gonna be different from now on, but the future looks bright. Yeah, because Penny will be there to give me gifts in the morning. Hello there. You can start taking care of some of the chores. That'd be nice. I guess you still have to go to school and teach. Fine, I'll do the chores still. Alright, so off to the billboard. And I'm going to accept the aquatic overpopulation Demetrius quest. And just go ahead and fish. Just go right ahead and start doing that. Here's a shot of me catching a bunch of fish. After fishing for a little bit, I went over to Clint's place. And I'm going to open my golden coconuts and hope that there's walnuts and an artifact or an egg, but I got a banana tree. That's okay. That's alright. It's like, okay, sure. I mean, it's not the best thing, but it's not terrible. Open up a couple of geodes. Gee, one rock. You shouldn't have. So the friendships are really coming along. It's looking pretty good. I am getting a little bit worried about Leo, Alex, and Kent. Those three I always have a harder time with. Here I'm doing the quest for the pirate wife. So I'll walk around and give the items and get the other item in return, and it's a little bit of a scavenger hunt, and it's kind of fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it the first couple of times I did it, and then after a while, you know, you just know what to do. So then I have the locket. I'm going to go back to Ginger Island and go to the pirate lady and give that to her. That completes the quest, and you get golden walnuts for it. Give a gift to Leo. And then think about heading home. And there we go, heading home. I'll go back to the lake to fish some more. Here I am catching a bunch of fish. And then I'll teleport home. And to bed. Oh, I got a letter that the flower dance is tomorrow. And then I'm going to do all my chores. Then I need to buy something from Robin, but it's Tuesday. And she doesn't work on Tuesdays, but if you catch it exactly right as she's walking past her till, the game thinks that she's like manning her till and you'll be able to build stuff. So I sat there and waited till that moment, and then I was able to catch her and build something. And then I go back to the lake to continue to work on the Demetrius overpopulation quest. After a little while of doing that, I go to Ginger Island. Gonna go gift Leo and talk to him because I need those talking friendship points too. So, it's a struggle. It was really worrying me. The friendship was really worrying me. So I went over to the forge and I'm going to forge some of my rings together. I'm making a crab shell iridium band, so I will take less damage as well as have the glow, the magnetization, and the extra damage. And then I'm making a burglar ring with the crab shell, and the burglar ring gives you extra chance of loot drop, and then the extra protection as well. And then we head into the volcano mine for the usual, killing those fire sprites and looking for resources. So then I went back to the farm, and my rhubarb wine, it's not a full week that it takes to do rhubarb wine. And I knew that I was going to have a busy day the next day, so I decided to get a bunch of the rhubarb wine done the night before, just to make it easier for myself tomorrow, the next day. So the next day I'm doing some of my chores, and then I'm going to go and finish with the rhubarb wine. And it's the flower dance, and that is why I wanted to do a bunch of the wine the night before. So I'm looking at the friendship, looking to see who I might be able to dance with, which won't be Penny probably. And also I need to hit up the festivals this year and make sure that I've got all of the items, the recipes from all the festivals, and the rare crow. Need all those rare crows too. And then also I like to decorate, so I bought some decorations. I asked Alex to dance with me, and he said no, so f him. He's Too busy staring at Haley. The next person I decided to ask was Harvey or Elliot. Harvey? Okay, let's go ask Harvey. You want to be my partner? Okay, I look forward to it. There you go. Got myself a partner. Go over and buy a little bit more decorations. And then let's start this thing. And if I have to watch them dance, then you have to watch them dance. But I'll speed it up for you. There you go. That was so fun. Let's go home. I actually don't know if you get points, like friendship points for dancing with somebody, but I just thought that I would ask anyway. And then I went into the greenhouse because on Wednesday the ancient fruit is ready to be picked, so I needed to work on the ancient fruit and get more seeds going. I do want to turn the entire greenhouse into ancient fruit plants. That's the goal. And then I used the mountain warp totem to go over there and do some more fishing for that overpopulation quest. And that's what another round of rhubarb wine looks like. Oh, you repaired some of the fences? That's super cool. And you filled Cheesecake's water bowl. Aww. Nice. I wasn't gonna fill it, so it's a good thing you did. And I got all the rare crows, and that was the deluxe rare crow recipe, which is needed for true perfection. Because you have to craft every item, and that is one of the items you have to craft. Did a little bit more fishing. And then I went over to Pierre and I'm buying 1,232 parsnip seeds. Because those are going to be my rollover crops, like I've done in previous seasons. And then I went over to Clint and I'm buying a bunch of ore so that I can continue to make more kegs. Because I really need to step it up on the kegs. Like I had thought that by now that I would have more kegs than I do. So I was getting a little bit worried about that. So definitely need a lot more kegs. I did a bunch of fishing and then I went to bed. Alright, so the next morning, it's the 26th. I'm going to take care of farm chores as per usual. I remembered Pierre's birthday, how nice of me. Then I went over to Sandy and I'm buying the rest of the starfruit seeds for summer 1. So I go to Ginger Island and I'm looking for artifact on that farm, and then I'm mining for walnuts and bad guys and dragon teeth again as per usual, and the cinder shards as well. And then that was a short day off to bed. So we're getting close to the end of spring. I'm only feeling slightly panicky at this point. Feeling really good in some areas, but really panicky in others. So about the kegs again, I wasn't mining enough ore to make all the kegs that I needed. So to make 400 more kegs, I needed to buy 800 coal for 200,000 gold, 2,000 iron ore for 500,000 gold, 2,000 copper ore for 300,000 gold, and then 10,500 wood for 525,000 gold, which equals 1,500,000 gold. I didn't do it all in one shot, but I did the math to figure out how much I needed to save up to buy all that to get the 400 kegs more that I wanted. So yeah, like kind of expensive, a lot of work, but I can do it. So after Clint's, I just went back to Ginger Island to work on a few things there, and then I went to bed. And then on the last day, Sunday the 28th, the last day of spring, year 2, all the rhubarb is done. So I do a few farm chores, and then I need to harvest all of that rhubarb, which again is really fun to watch. And then I need to get it completely filled with parsnip seeds, which I did. So the whole field has parsnip seeds. I made some more kegs. I filled another shed. So that's 4 sheds. And now we're working on shed number 5. There we go. And then I teleport to the house so I can walk up there and not pass out before I reach the house. And that is it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!